What's happening? What's happening? Shout out to all those beginner investors and traders, entrepreneurs, college graduates, hustlers, anybody trying to make something out of nothing legitimately. I wanted to see how y'all felt about what's going on in the stock market at the moment and with crypto, because personally, you know how I'm feeling and thinking is, we've been hearing about these crashes, consistently for about the last 2 years, just about. And when the pandemic started, the plandemic, and I'm just getting to this point, since I've been building up a resistance to what's been taking place in the market, since I've seen a bunch of things at this point as a beginner, especially with GameStop. GameStop really helped me see a lot of things. And at the moment, this has allowed me to have an opinion about something else. These crashes, in my opinion, are just a way for these institutions and these companies to line their pockets. These CEOs, these presidents, and their constituents. And I just really believe that, and that's just my opinion. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an investing guru or nothing like that. But at this time and day, I've spent enough time looking at the market and reading some things and paying attention to some credible investors myself that have been doing this for 25, 30, 40 years. And at the moment, it just looks like they use certain terminology to make you think that these stocks are retracting, when in all actuality, I think that these companies and institutions are just lining their pockets, and with the high fluctuation of beginner investors and traders that are in the market at the moment, and people that are constantly becoming aware, like new people that are becoming aware to the market and crypto, I think that is a way for them to use that terminology to, once these people hike the price up by jumping in, they can crash the market and, take those funds and, being a beginner, you're not really privy or you don't understand what's taking place. So, you may jump in and jump back, jump out, jump back in. But at this time, at the moment, you might have lost, 10%, 20%, 30%, half of your money, even more. And I think that's what's really taking place. I just can't believe that with the market fluctuating the way that it's been, with stocks jumping like I've never seen a stock jump the way that I've seen GameStop and AMC move. Now, big companies that have, a high share price, yes, I've seen that before. $30 here, $40 here, $50 there, even a little bit more or more. But it's kind of watching these stocks do it. You can clearly see that there's some manipulation taking place. And I think with all these YouTube content creators, a lot of them are just using the information that's coming out about Citadel and Ken Griffin and Robin Hood conspiring, to commit fraud and stop retail from trading. I think all that is being used to further kick the can down the road, because at the end of the day, it's fraud. And if it was a regular person, they'll be in jail already, regardless if they have money or not. It's just that this is really opening up or uncovering this world of corruption. And I think that's the reason why they have to take Citadel out, because it's becoming like a spider web. It's so many people and institutions tied into this that they have to point the finger at somebody, so they need to use King Griffin and Citadel to you know, try to make it seem like they're correcting some wrongs, when if this has been going on, it's been going on since the market was created. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. I do believe at the moment that the stock market is going to recover, and when it does, I think it's going to recover a lot more than we think. But at the moment, with these shorts and these hedge funds getting trapped, I think with them knowing and having the relationships that they have, knowing certain people and having relationships that they have the resources that they have, I think that they're going to use all that to capitalize and make more money, which is going to, like I said, when the stock market crashed, they know how it's operating, so they're making money on the way up and the way down. And when they finally get to a point where they feel like that they can pay off these squeezes or satisfy retail to a certain degree, I think that's, and once these banks and once these institutions and all these, you know, so-called elite start buying more Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP and Cardano and Hedera, and I'm trying to name Polkadot and Solana, and you know, Poly. It's just so many different good cryptocurrencies. But I feel like once they get in and they feel like that they've got enough to line their pockets, once this stuff really explodes, then we'll see the stock market erupt. Like, it's going to erupt. We're going to see cryptocurrency erupt. I'm talking about, it's going to be fucking ridiculous. And that's the reason why, as a beginner, and still I consider myself a beginner, but being in the market as long as I've been in it at this moment, I just really believe that's what's happening with the potential of cryptocurrency and the people that, you know, are going to become wealthy and rich. I think that this is a perfect opportunity, because they didn't really agree with cryptocurrency, the old money, you know, and now they're seeing how profitable it is, and how you know, it will change certain things. And now a lot of these banks and institutions are getting involved in cryptocurrency and all these other things, NFTs, blockchain, and smart contracts, digital space, and just the whole digital space period. And I think once they really understand how they'll capitalize and make, I mean, it's going to be like how everybody's trying to get to 1 million. I think the new, you know, it's going to be 1 billion. I think that next level is going to be 1 billion. It's going to be like arcade money out here. Cryptocurrency is going to put this world in a position where people are going to have arcade money. You're talking about tech. You're talking about people integrating tech into human beings and computers into human beings. And you're talking about the Jetsons. You're talking about the Matrix. You're talking about, you know, Ready Player One. You're talking about a world that we've been given our whole lives, and we never realized that as we watch these movies, as we watch this technology advance, we didn't never, well, I did, you know, people like me, we understood what was going on, but there are a lot of people out there that didn't understand that they were actually witnessing what was taking place in our future on screen right then and there. Because a lot of the things that we see on TV are actually what's really going on in the world, outside of the world that we believe things and how things are, you know, being ran. So I don't want to get all political and, you know, go too far out the way, but I think once these so-called elite and these bankers and these institutions, once they find that place where they feel comfortable and snug, that's when, because they know how many people aren't still don't know anything about cryptocurrency. It's so, crypto is in its infancy. Like it hasn't even started. And they know how it's going to be huge. I'm talking about regular everyday people are going to witness, if they don't do anything crazy, regular everyday people are going to experience what it's like to have, riches and wealth beyond their dreams, and even if that's not a person's goal, money, just being smart and understanding technology and where the world is going, so that you can put your family in a good position, so that they can have the things that they need so that they can progress and grow and build and do the things that they want to do in life without having to be put in a box,